Go. Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is Dr. Bridget Williams, and she's a medical cannabis physician and life coach. I am so excited to have this conversation. I cannot wait to see exactly what we learn and share with you. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Dr. Bridget. Do you mind if I call you Dr. Bridget or Dr.
Yeah,
Williams?
most people call me Dr. Bridget. Thank you,
Okay.
Bryce. I'm excited to do this today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. For those watching, if you're watching this from any location that is outside of our free community, I just want to personally invite you inside. It's taken a tremendous amount of time to cultivate such a positive group of people who want to see each other succeed. So if maybe your support system isn't there right now in these times we're in, come and join us by clicking the link either above or below the video. Join us inside. Now, Dr. Bridget, what was life like before you got into coaching and being a physician? And really, what was the catalyst that brought you into the space?
Absolutely. So I'm a family physician by trade. I've been a doctor for about 20 years now. I spent most of my time at the Cleveland Clinic, and it really was a series of experiences with patients that got me into the life coaching realm. I probably got a little frustrated early on, where I felt that for every patient that I saw, there was a pill, and for if you don't like the pill, there's another pill for you. And I felt that there was more that could happen in that doctor-patient relationship, and as far as what you do to achieve wellness. So I actually started working with patients to redefine that for them. And instead of us following the numbers, the blood pressure, the cholesterol, your weight, I worried about that as a physician, but then I started working with patients to define something that was more meaningful. Being able to walk down the street without huffing and puffing, being able to go to their daughter's graduation, something that was emotional and meaningful that would motivate them to change. And once we identified that, I started working on the diet and exercise and was really taking these patients off of their medications. So in the course of doing all this, one of those patients mentioned cannabis as a holistic option, which I can't say I was that cool. And so I started doing some research and was shocked by the information that was available. So I started following her and her journey, and then fast forward probably 10 years or more. And when medical cannabis came to Ohio, I wanted to be involved. I wanted to know more about it. And I became certified and realized that there was a void for a real education in cannabis. So I became a cannabis educator and realized that the real foundation of what I was doing years ago was the fact that I was doing really coaching with these patients. So I became certified as a life coach through the Physician Coaching Institute and decided to open my own offices. So we're the only medical cannabis and life coaching office in Ohio, maybe even outside of Ohio. So with every patient, we incorporate many of those tools that make a coaching experience positive. Plus, I have my own coaching practice separate from that, which is Cole Williams Coaching and Consulting. So my cannabis office is Green Harvest Health, but my life coaching office is Cole Williams Coaching and Consulting.
Let me ask you this question. So,
Mhm.
when it comes to the life coaching side, what problem are people generally struggling with when they come to see you there?
Yes. So a lot of people are really struggling with handling their stress, um, building up confidence. A great problem that many men and women deal with is imposter syndrome, feeling that they're not quite adequate or deserve the positions that they have achieved in their lives, and they're constantly working against themselves. I find that patients and clients tend to be in conflict internally with who they want to be and how they see themselves and where they want to end up. And so a lot of the work that we do is building them up and kind of breaking down some of those conflicts that are happening.
Nice. Let me ask you this question. So right now we're in this quarantine period. Some are in it, some are out, some are coming back in. Maybe what's been one of your biggest takeaways from this time?
That this is an opportunity to take something that can be incredibly stressful, something that has a lot of doubt and uncertainty, and use that time to boost yourself up, whether it's getting healthier, And a lot of the work that I do, because I am a physician, a lot of the health aspects always kind of creep in a little bit. Whether it's building up your business, that successful people make the biggest moves during the most stressful times in our history. And so whether it's a recession or a pandemic or what have you, this is where successful people bloom. And so we can get emotionally bogged down with the difficulties that we're all experiencing, but we can change that energy and utilize that for something good.
Hmm. And part of like clarity comes with vision, right? So what does the vision look like for you for as far down the road as you like to think or talk about?
So for me, as a physician and a life coach and a cannabinoid physician, for me, it's really about creating a voice, that we all have some story that we need to tell, that we all want to be seen and understood. And so to be able to share my experiences and help others and help them find their voice is really important to me. So I work with students at the Cleveland School of Cannabis, educating them, but also helping them find their position and their voice in the world. And I do that with my coaching clients and cannabinoid patients as well. What is it that you need to share that makes you whole? And how do we find the way for you to share that?
Hmm. Maybe where can people go to maybe learn more about you? Where can they go to connect with you a little bit further?
Absolutely. So if it's more on the CBD, which we have our own line of CBD products, or cannabinoid physician aspect, go to greenharvest.health. You'll see some of the blogs that I publish, more information about our CBD products that we can ship around the country, as well as if you're in Ohio, how to become a medical cannabis patient. And if you're more interested in the life coaching aspect, you can go to coaching doc, as in doctor, coachingdoc.com. And you'll see more information about my coaching. And with both of those sites, you can reach out and send a message and I'll respond.
And part of interviews always to be able to just hear about new stuff that you're doing. Do you have anything new that you like to share? Or?
Absolutely. So part of my passion is always being creative. And so by creating our own line of CBD products where we work with small batch cultivators, verticals, so that they are doing the process, they're growing it, they're processing it, and then we have the opportunity to actually work together to be able to create these products. We just came out with a CBD gummy that also has CBG in it, which is another cannabinoid that helps even more with sleep and inflammation, cancer, reducing properties as well. That is a new product that we just developed. And if you kind of pay attention, we will be coming out actually with a women's line of products, hopefully in the next month or two.
Nice. Let me ask this question. So oftentimes, in our journey in life, in our vision, like down the road, there are milestones, right? And so, traditionally, it was either if you hit a milestone, it's a success. But if
Mm-hmm.
you don't, then it's not a success. Maybe at this moment in time, what does the word success mean to you?
From going to being in a very corporate, large medical facility to owning my own offices, um, what really defines success for me is the ability to be creative. So to own my own offices, to create a pattern and work with clients in a way that really I feel is passionate for me is key. So knowing that I have the ability to be creative, create programming, create platforms and curriculum is a very big part of what I do. And that has really defined that I've been successful.
Nice. And, I just really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Bryce.
Excellent. And for those watching, we thoroughly hope that you've enjoyed this. Now, once again, if you're looking for a place where people are improving themselves and helping others do the same, I recommend you go check out our free community by clicking the link either above or below. We'd love to have you in there. In these times, now more than ever, we need a support system because we're all in this together. And maybe if you don't have that support system with you, then just come and join us by clicking the link either above or below. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Feel free to hit the share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. We will talk to you soon. We'll see you in the next episode. We're done recording in 3 and 2 and 1 and